The adventurous streak in me got the better of me, and here I am, exploring Sikkim on mountain bikes. Quite an exciting way to enjoy a holiday. It's been a long sunny day in Gangtok today. What I missed out in Hegao due to the rains, I've more than made up in and around Gangtok, all thanks to Sumit and Mr. Sherpa. Initially, mountain biking seemed very, very difficult, but I think I've been able to kind of bike on all kinds of terrains today. And I think with a little more practice, I should be able to become a true mountain biker. Although I had said goodbye to Ringsing and Sumit, I was surprised to find them in a restaurant next to my hotel. What followed was an enthralling evening of many songs. Next week, maybe I could meet you guys there.
Yeah.
And you could take me for some mountain biking because I really did badly today, so I want to give it another shot. Everything that could have gone wrong that day did go wrong. The weather gods decided to pour down on us. So we were left cold and drenched in the dark because we'd lost our trek route and we'd extended our time. So with limited connectivity, limited torches, limited food and water, but with brave hearts we carried on and managed to reach our campsites. Good morning. This is the A-line 10 that we've all been sleeping in. There were 3 of us here. We got in pretty late last night, around 11 p.m. We were so engrossed in the beauty of the woods that we got lost. And plus it started raining, so it was pretty adventurous, treacherous and adventurous, but there was a fun element to it and we enjoyed it a lot. But what happened was eventually we got lost and we kind of had to call in for help, and we got in here at around 11 p.m. So obviously none of us could light up a fire or do any singing and dancing because we were like really tired by the time we got in. The only concern now is how am I going to get dry clothes, because again we've got to go trekking again to the base camp. My jeans is totally drenched. Let's see, I'll just check it out outside and find out from the others what exactly they are up to in terms of drying their clothes. Next day at Timberbung Base Camp. It is so good to find that the Sikkim tourism has provided so many base camps at different locations all across Sikkim for trekkers. I am presently at the Timberbung Base Camp site. We spent last night here. They have provided so many facilities here. It was a wonderful experience. Well, that was scary. Definitely scary. All set, and there I was. Obviously, I wasn't that brave. But then, the thrill more than compensated that moment of extreme anxiety. I was flying. I think I'm going to go on a even more brave, even braver adventure route after this, with some amount of training, and because I plan to be a better mountaineer, a better trekker, and a better traveler.
Getting all tangled up, not knowing when to push and when to pull. But there were helping hands and I did manage to reach somewhere. Getting down, of course, was far easier.
Awesome, it was a great experience. Little scared, little nervous initially because I had all the students looking on. I thought I'd never reach the top, but thanks to the two great instructors. To think about it, it wasn't too difficult because obviously all these students have had major training in this. So for a first timer, it was not bad at all. So yes, definitely recommended and go on for it.
A rush of adrenaline, and I soon realized it was a fight against self, against the elements. You may wish to reach the skies and trample the clouds, but nothing can be attained without training and practice. Certainly not after a day's crash course. For serious rock climbing, one must be determined and prepared to put in lots of hard work.
It was nerve-wracking, scary, adventurous, but all worth it. I think I'd better come back for some, instead of a crash course, an intensive course and learn the tricks of the trade, because mountaineering does teach you a lot in real life. It teaches you to be determined about something and give it your best shot. There are no retakes.
Now my turn. Traversing a river is more close and personal than most.
Changu Lake has been beautiful because I have managed to complete my yak safari that I started off in Uttare. Uttare was a very different experience because there it was very green, whereas here I'm amongst nature in terms of the snow-capped mountains. The scenery has been beautiful. Sikkim tourism has provided for several yak safari treks across Changu, Uttare and Chongri.
A rustic, pollution-free adventure. Can there be a better way of enjoying your holidays?